Good morning, this is Dennis Wilburn with the Active Trend Traders with their tech tip for April 28th, 2014. One of the things that was very surprising in today's market, actually not really a surprise, is that the sellers showed up, but the buyers haven't shown up quite as strongly, if at all. So the question facing us as we go into the rest of the week, will we find support? And also the caution, don't get faked out on that first bounce from support. I want to remind everybody that all the materials presented are for training purposes only. Traders should always paper trade any new method prior to the risk of personal capital. Several times over the last few weeks I've made mention in our biweekly newsletter that the markets and many of the growth stocks have been acting like a ball bouncing down a flight of stairs. They'll find support at one of the stairs, bounce up a little bit, then continue to fall down. The biggest question that we have right now is, what's next? Support or a cliff? To go into the until we find a stronger level of support. One of the things that is quite interesting, and I'll show you this on the Russell right now, is with the Russell is what we have. We had this nice little sell-off initially, but then over the last few weeks we've got an acceleration of the sell-off. But on the Russell, there's this floor of support, a support zone where it's bounced up off before, and also the Russell earlier in the day lost the 200-day moving average, but is right now about it's about 11:51 Pacific time. Is starting to climb back above it. Will it reach back up and make this like a double bottom type of formation? We'll have to see. A couple of the other stocks that are doing similar type features are Facebook. Came right down into the previous support level, and I've shown this support level as it crosses time back to where it initially got started with this old breakout here back in the December time frame. It's found support in that support zone and appears to be doing the same thing right now. Tesla is another good example. Finding support in an old area, a breakout area. Will that be maintained and maintain its longer-term uptrend? Right now with the 8-day and the 20-day below the 50, we may be looking at a bounce back up to the 50 and then a return. Right now it's operating in this downtrending channel, and so we'll just anticipate more downtrend, short-term downtrend to go. Here's another stock that I've been watching, Qihoo. Qihoo comes down, bounces off this level of the support zone, and it's not bouncing with the same aggressiveness as some of the other entities. So we'll be keeping our eye on those. And the thing to remember, let me show you one more. TNA, which is a 3-time leveraged version of the Russell 2000, and emulates it. It too comes down into its level of support, bounces back off its support, and right now, unless the body closes up closer to the 200-day moving average, if it closes in the bottom of today's range, that is not a bullish signal. That is a bearish signal. Show here the acceleration I was talking about with the red trend line as it accelerates to the downside. So for right now, we'll be looking at what's next. We're going to be patient. Opportunity will come. So until next time, this is Dennis Wilburn with the Active Trend Trading Active Trend Traders. Check us out at activetrendtrading.com.